That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just make another one. And cross my fingers that the math checks out later. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hello, everybody. What's going on? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to Satisfactory. This game is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love the scenery. But we're doing a little bit of parkour because I have done a wee bit of work off camera. And when I say a wee bit of work, I mean we got a good amount of work done. Because I have officially, well not officially, but I started the process of the Eco Dome. Look at this. Ain't it beautiful? Now, it turned out less domey than I was originally anticipating. Of course, I would rather a big, like, glass bowl here, right? But unfortunately, in the world of Satisfactory, can't do a whole lot of circles. But I'm happy with this, and I like it. And we have these little sections right here, like this one over here, and then we got a bigger section over here, where it kind of looks like we popped open a window for these trees. With it being an eco dome, I really didn't want to take away the trees. I wanted to incorporate them into the build. So when you come in here, look how beautiful this is. Yes, could you imagine? It'd be so plain up there if I took away those trees, but instead I popped them through the ceiling there. And we left some openings, okay? I wanted to leave this as a main opening so you could see the whole entire waterfall. I might go down a little bit more with this corner, but I want to be able to see the whole entire waterfall as you're coming underneath this arch. And yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good like it is like there. But I don't know. I might come down a little bit more. And then we have an opening like right here, for example. It's just a way to get into the dome through this top layer, so this can actually be used as a bridge. So like if I'm up here, I'll be able to come over here and then go along this way. It could be another way to access the dome. And I might have like a catwalk. Like if we do something, where are those catwalks? So something along these lines right here. So I'll be able to kind of come up here as like a second story onto this bridge here. I don't know. I do also like the fact that this is a natural entranceway, and I don't know if I want to dirty it up with these catwalks. I don't know. We could play with it. We could see what that's about. But I also want to have like an exit right here, so that we can actually use this as a bridge. Or maybe, there's a bunch of maybes. I haven't really planned anything out. Or maybe kind of design a road or a way where like maybe cars can come over this way rather than going underneath. I don't know. There's a lot of maybes in this. We also have this section over here that has a really big opening as well. And the reason why I left this open is because this natural archway here, I love it. I love it. I like being able to like turn this corner and then seeing that this big glass structure. But once again, I don't think I'm going to have vehicles like driving around in here. So why would I have an opening like that? Maybe I could just do like a person opening where it's only like one glass pane that's missing. I don't know. What do you guys think? I like this thing. I know it's not a dome like I said I was going to do, but I do like it. Also, I did a little bit of work on the iron factory. You can see it's a little bit muddied. I am going to fix this, and it's going to look beautiful one day. I swear to you. But for now, I did a little bit of work on the back. Last episode, I just did this blueprint in this section right here. And now all of this popped up, and I bet you're wondering what that is. All of this is making us 2 HMFs a minute, okay? This is my HMS factory now. And the reason why I didn't do it on camera is because I already have an HMF factory episode, and I didn't want to redo it. So this is just kind of a copy-paste of the old HMF factory that I have been using over at the main base. But I needed to create it over here now because this is the new iron factory. And because I need to start building space elevator parts with all the other iron stuff that I have over at the space elevator factory. And I think that's what I'm going to do today. So get ready for a whole lot of maths. Alright, so I mean, as you can see in the top right there, I need 2 more space elevator parts to complete the 3rd phase. I need modular engines, which I've already started on, and ACUs. Now, the modular engines I started on because it was simple. The ACUs are going to be slightly more difficult. So the modular engines, they only need motors, rubber, and smart plating. Okay, so I have my iron stuff being cooked up there, and now that I'm not creating my HMS over here in this spot, I have a whole lot more iron to work with. So I'm sending the iron through the logistics layer in the form of rods, screws, and plates to turn into stators over here, which currently I'm making 10 stators per minute. I am going to have to make another stator assembler right over here when we do the ACUs, but for now, that's perfectly fine. And then over here, I have these 3 assemblers making rotors, which then are sent right next door to this machine, which is making motors. So I have my motors. I have the smart plating. I made the smart plating several episodes ago when we were doing space elevator parts. So I have not only these guys making more smart plating, but I think I actually have a collection. I do. I have way too much smart plating. I don't know what to do with all that. You know what I should probably do? I should probably stop manufacturing. I should probably stop manufacturing smart plating. It's just wasting electricity now at this point. So I have smart plating and I have motors. The only thing that I don't have access to over here at this base yet is rubber. So what I did is I just did a storage container and put some rubber in there, because look at this. My rubber and plastic factory is all the way over here. And I don't think it would be a good idea to send a tractor up and over all these canyons and through the cliffs and whatnot, all the way over here to gather the rubber just to come all the way back. I think, 1, it wouldn't be a good use of my time. It'd be a waste of time. And 2, it would take forever for the tractors to get up these hills. So I don't think that's a good idea at all. One day we'll deal with trains, but I'll be completely honest with you, I don't think I'm mentally equipped to deal with the pressure of trains yet. So slowly but definitely surely we are creating these modular engines. We're actually creating them at a rate of 1 modular engine a minute, right? How insane is that? It's a whopping 1. It's so fast, in fact, that we've been here for a while and I haven't seen one. There it is. Okay, I was slightly scared that we weren't going to get one and that it wasn't working. But look at us go. We're moving at a snail speed now, baby. So now that we're done with the easy part, and trust me, I'm using the word easily very loosely here. It is now time to work on the little ball things up there in the top right. Those are adaptive control units. So these guys right here. And if we click into that, we need 7.5 automated wiring, which I am currently creating some. I don't know if I'm creating enough. We'll have to look. We need circuit boards and HMFs and computers. Now, the issue is I'm really not doing a whole lot with my copper factory here. You can see my sheets have just kind of piled up. They're not going anywhere. And my wires and cables, well, I mean, I think it's safe to say that there's a standstill, and we're not using as much as we could be using. So as of right now, all of this is kind of pointless. I think it would be a good idea to start making like a communications factory where we're building computers, circuit boards, and we're going to need things for smart splitters down the line. What are those? Do I even have them? Yeah, these guys right here. So I'm going to need, what's it called? Why can't I look at it? AI limiters. We're going to need AI limiters as well. And now relatively easy to create. Once again, copper sheets and filament wire, I think that is, which we're creating over here in our secondaries factory. So we have the necessary items. It's just about linking them up. So first things first, let's work on the things that we already have. We are currently making stators, 10 stators a minute. we need a total of 7.5 more stators. So which means I'm going to have to make 2 more of these assemblers right here, and I do have space for it, so this should work perfectly. And there we go. Okay, so now we have the steel pipes going in, and we have the wires going in. Now we just need an output. Yep, and the stators are going here, so this is easy. All we have to do is hook it up to pre-existing lines. And this is how I kind of want my whole entire factory to be, is something this simple. But it's going to need a whole, like, fresh start. So this is just going to be temporary. But that's just going to go straight in here, just like this. And, oh, why is that so Uggs McGugs? Is it like that over here? It is. Ugh. Okay, just as I was saying, like, it's organized and it looks good, I started to realize it's not as good as it could be. Power that bad boy on. Power this bad boy on. Are they working? They are. What about this guy? Yes. Okay, so stators, check them off the list. We got them. And to be completely honest with you, I think I'm going to check the HMFs off the list too, because I have a ton from the original factory that was here. So I'm just going to do the same thing that I did with my rubber down there and just hook this storage container up to the input of the manufacturer. So I don't have to send a truck or a train from the HMF factory that we now have over here. So that's one more thing checked off the list. Yes! So here's the fun part, okay? Here's my iron factory down here where I'm making all my iron stuff. This is where I want to put my copper factory, or the computers factory, the communications factory, I guess you would say. I want to put that right here onto this level. And it should be somewhat simple. I cleared out some room here. So if I can just get my copper lines over here, and then I can just send them up to the second story here. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. The tough part here would be to navigate around this spaghetti mess to get my cables, my wires, and all my my sheets, my copper sheets over there into that corner. I think I could do it. Let's try it. All right, so I brought up a little bit of everything. I brought up the wires, the copper, cable, the sheets, and I brought up some screws because we're gonna need those for the computers. And I think first things first, we're going to need the circuit boards. And I only need 15, so 2 circuit board machines should be perfectly fine. So I'm going to start that off by just placing them like right here and crossing my fingers. And then we just bring the power over here and look at that. We're making circuit boards, baby. Of course, I had to just plug in a bunch of plastic here. I don't know if this is going to make as many as we need. I might have to go take a trip over to the plastic factory once again. But hey, temporary fix. I'll put a Band-Aid on it for now. We'll work on that issue later. Now, what we have to bring up here is automated wiring. So I believe I already have some assemblers over here working on automated wiring. Let's see. Yeah, okay, but this only makes 2.5 a minute, and I think I only have 1. Yeah, I only have 1. I need a total of 7.5, so we're going to need 2 more of these machines, and it looks like I'm going to have to hook up the cable line to these machines too. I got the stators good to go, but the cable not so much. So can I fit 2 more here? Let's hope. Let's cross our fingers. All right. Slightly embarrassed on how these things are hooked up. And I'm not going to show you how it's hooked up because I don't like it. There's a lot of intersecting and a lot of issues that I'm just not a fan of. I will go down into the logistics layer one of these days and fix it. I promise. Just not today. I just want to get this done and over with. So automated wiring, check. Coming up through this way, we have circuit boards, check. HMFs, that's check, I guess. I mean, we have the plastics coming up through here. We're going to do the same thing with HMFs. We're just going to plug it in a storage container and hope it works. But now we need computers. So what we need to put down is a manufacturer. Now the thing is, we need 2 computers a minute. How many will this create is the question. 2.5! I only need 1 of these. Thank the Lord I did my math correct. Wait, did I though? It says 25 circuit boards a minute. I'm not creating 25 circuit boards a minute. I'm creating 15. Crap. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just make another one. And cross my fingers that the math checks out later. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure. Okay, so first things first, we have our circuit boards going in there. Fantastic. Great. Now we need cable, which I believe is coming up through one of these wires here. Which one is the question? Is it this one? It is. Sick. Okay, so we're going to have the cable come this way. Uh-oh. No, we're not going to clip. I was really contemplating if I wanted to cheese it up here. And that just goes straight into there. Okay, awesome. So we got the cable accumulating. Oh, plastic. Okay. Okay, it's already going... Oh, perfect. Okay, it's already going through this line. So we can just hook it up like so. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to get a whole lot more plastic. I'm already calling it. That's going to be the main issue here, isn't it? And then screws. Okay, we got this. Easy. Yes. Okay, it's working. Where are my cables going? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Don't worry about the cables. We are making computers, baby. Heck yes. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have another manufacturer, and it's going to be facing the opposite direction here. And I'm just going to just straight put my computers from that manufacturer into this manufacturer, because we need computers right here. I am then going to get a storage container. I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to put all my HMFs in there and sink it into this. So already we have HMS good and computers. Now we got to get the circuit boards, which is easy. Look at this. We just pull it off of this line by adding a splitter. I'm going to put it about yay. Is it organized? No. Is it going to look good? No. And last but not least, automated wiring, which is perfect because we already pulled that up and it is going through this right here. So all I have to do is pull it up and around and plug that bad boy in. And plug in a power pole. And we are creating very, very slowly adaptive control units, which I am going to go ahead and already plug into the space elevator. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm just going to put it into it. It seems there's a constant theme in today's episode. I'm not. I'm just going to put it into the storage container, and then I'll manually go grab them and throw them in there. I don't even know. This is a game where you build factories so everything is automated, and I decided to take the hard way around. Now, I mean, it's like I said, it's all about small, little, baby Band-Aid fixes until we get to the point where we can make blueprints and start making actual factories. Right now, we're just playing with the building blocks. We haven't even gotten into the game yet. So, I really didn't want to wait 17 hours. So I built a little bit more, and it still took me about 2 hours time. 1, to set this up, and then 2, to accumulate all the materials for the space elevator. You can see in the top right, the ACUs, they're good to go. Those happened actually relatively fast. I turned those machines off probably about an hour after I started it. I don't know why they went so fast, but I'm not complaining. These other guys, these modular engine guys, they take a good amount of time. Where are you at? Let's go. Hurry up. Haha! Check mark, baby! Alright, let's go ahead and send this bad boy up. Seal it. And send it. Yes! I'm not too excited about seeing those recipes in the top right now. There's a lot of them and things I've never seen before, so I'm a little bit scared. But we now have access to Tier 7 and Tier 8. And oh my goodness. Holy cow. I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to tread into unknown territory. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. Oh, geez. Okay, but the first thing that we got to do, and this is going to be next episode, is we're going to be working on bauxite. Because we need these things. We need aluminum casings, or, alclad aluminum sheets. And that can be made, I don't know how, don't ask, but with bauxite stuff. So you put the bauxite stuff together, you make alclad aluminum sheets, and then we can go ahead and upgrade to the Mark V belts. And guys, that's when the game starts. Okay? That's when we get to optimize and make things cool and look pretty. I'm so incredibly excited. But I've already taken up so much of your time today, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the support in this series. And I will see you guys in the next episode when we're dealing with bauxite. Whew.